Hey everyone, just letting you know I will be live on the All-Star Battlefield on Evony. I've been given the stream that I'm doing today. I'm doing a member from our alliance called Young, and I will be live within the next 10 minutes on here. So do join me for All-Star Battlefield on Evony live on Empire Build Academy. Hey everyone, welcome to Empire Build Academy. I'm now jumping on. We've got a couple of minutes to go. First thing we need to do is keep our fingers crossed and make sure Evony have done their part correct and that I will be able to get into the event when it starts, because the last time I had to wait about 15 minutes while I was getting in touch with Evony to get it all done. So first of all, welcome. And the next thing I want to say is, who is here? What are you doing? What's your server? What kind of castle are you? And who are you following? We've got 1 minute and 50. No, we've got 4 minutes actually. My countdown is a little bit behind. But we have got a couple of minutes to go until, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm in. Like I say, what I should be doing, and I'm just going to jump over to Evony actually, while we wait these few minutes, and we can actually go to the main screen, which is what I'm going to do now. Got 15 people in the room. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all well and you're all ready to follow the people that you are here to watch. Also, as well, it would be really, really helpful if you can click the like button so it makes Evony and all the YouTube algorithms work beautifully and get everyone in and watching this. So I am going to show you what I am doing today. So let's go into the 3 times I clicked it wrong. All-Star Battlefield. I am elite. It's not me actually competing, it's someone from my server, and if I remember correctly it was in here, and it is, there it is, and it's, hang on a minute, let me get me little drawing icon up and ready. So this is the guy we're following today, Young 082 from server 1429, which is the server that I am from. Khalid, welcome. K45, that's brilliant, especially for a 1334. What kind of size are you? How many troops do you have? And what are we on? 1358. Okay, so we've got a couple of minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, that's who I will be following today, is Young, as long as, again, fingers crossed, Evony have got everything right and in place for this particular live stream. So what I need to do when the live stream starts, it will be a case of me going back out of the game, going back into the game, and then it should have thrown me in as a spectator to the All-Star Battlefield that Young will be in. But I won't be able to see battle reports and things like that, but what I will be able to do is quickly see what kind of rallies are going on, jump to all the different people. I'm getting better at this as we go along. Elizabeth, welcome. K39, 1668. Khalid, 78 billion power. Did you make it through to All-Star Battlefield yourself? 78 billion power is pretty impressive. So, yeah, let's have a look. 1359. We've got 1 minute to go. So it's a case of me jumping out of this. While I am jumping out and jumping back in, obviously I'll go to my other little screen, which I will do now, actually. There we go. We'll go to my lovely little thumbnail. We can see my countdown has ended, so let's get rid of that. And I will now go in and out on Evony. Are we at 2 o'clock yet? I'll wait for it to say 2 o'clock. Like I say again, 15 people watching. If you could all click that like button, it would be amazing. It will just look good for the algorithms. I heard some little dingle with the clock that I sort of found on YouTube. Found on the website and cropped down and put it on there. Okay, we got 8 likes. Thank you. Really appreciate that. That's really, really cool. Okay, we've got 16 people watching. Is it 2 o'clock? It is 2 o'clock. It means I can jump out of this game right now, which is what I'm going to do. And then, please, everyone, keep your fingers crossed, because that's the next thing that we need. Just go into the game. What are the chances they've messed it up? This is Evony we are talking about. So I'm going to jump into there now. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. The game is loading. And where are we? Let's have a look. Let's go to the world. No, I'm not in there at the moment, so that's not a good sign. So I do need to go and have a quick shout at Evony to see that they've got all my details correct. So 1 second. I'm going to go and do that now. What I will do in the meantime is I will log back out and back in to see if that fixes it. I can see Young is already in there. He's got his red bubble across his castle. So let's try this one more time. Please keep your fingers crossed. The first few times I did this, actually, I was in there no problem at all, but for whatever reason, they sort of haven't got it right the last few times. Again, I'm still not in there, so I'm just going to put myself on mute while I try and get in touch with Evony and see what is going on in relation to this. I will be back in a couple of minutes. So if you're just joining, I'm just trying to get in touch with Evony for whatever reason, second time in a row now, that I haven't got the access to the live stream. They haven't put me in what I've requested, and I'm still in my normal alliance stroke server in terms of when I enter into the world. That shouldn't be the case. So I do apologise. I'm hoping to get this sorted ASAP, but at the moment I am unable to enter the live battlefield as it is. So I will be continuing to get in touch with Evony and trying to fix this ASAP. Okay, just to keep you updated, I've now managed to get in touch with Evony. They are now aware of the issue and they are now doing a quick check to see what is going on. So hopefully within the next couple of minutes I will see Young and his All-Star Battlefield very, very soon. So I'm just waiting. Sorry, I'm just looking in the background to see if there's any messages coming through from them, which there isn't at the moment. While I am waiting, let's go back into it. Just coming back to let you know that I haven't forgot about this. I am still working in the background. I don't know why this has happened twice in a row. I'm really not sure. Like I say, unfortunately, it's nothing that I can do myself. It's to do with Evony and putting me in the right place to be able to stream. Just want to say a massive thank you to Laura for that. That's really, really going to help me with the Empire Build Academy and my website and all those kind of things as well. So very, very much appreciated. But in the meantime, I am going to go back to Evony and continue to try and fix this. While I am doing that, it'd be amazing if you could click that like button, and I will be back with you as soon as possible. Okay, I've just noticed that we have 20 people in the room, so I just want to say I am in the background working with Evony to try and fix this. They haven't put me in the All-Star Battlefield as a spectator, and we are literally working as quick as possible, as quick as they are, in terms of what they can do. If you can click the like button as well, that would be really, really amazing. I appreciate this is something that we don't want happening, but fingers crossed. Bye, everyone. I will be back and streaming this as soon as possible. Okay, welcome back. I am just having a look at this. They've just sent me a message saying that their technical team is already checking on it. Please wait a moment, and we sincerely apologise for the inconvenience. So if you've just joined, I am supposed to be in the server that Young is in, the All-Star Battlefield that he's in, but for whatever reason, Evony haven't done the job from their side. So at the moment, I am not able to stream as a spectator from the requested battlefield. So I am literally working with it as quick as I can, and as soon as I can possibly get back in and start streaming this, I will. In the meantime, if anyone could click that like button, I really, really would appreciate that while we're waiting. I will be back with you in a couple of minutes. Okay, after 21 minutes of annoyance, I am back. I have no idea, actually, if they've given me the right people. So, first things first, we've got to do a little check on what's been going on. So, let's go straight into the scores first. I think is a good start. And we can see that we have Eagle on 787,000, Stallion on 919, Bear on 984, Lion on 825. So actually, it's quite a tough battle between all four here. So that's quite exciting. In terms of who's placing where, I am going to run down these scores. We've got Ragnarok on 115,000. Your grandpa, I've streamed him before, on 98,000. Blue Plague, I Am Gru, Ali Bra, H-Man, EXR, Judge James. This is taking forever to go down. My mace isn't doing its job. I won't shout out any of the others. So I'm just going down slowly if my mouse decides to work. I don't know what's going on with this mouse. Okay, just bear with me. I don't know what's going on with that mouse. I really don't. So just going down so you can see the other people who are in here. And not sure if... Sorry, I'm just looking for someone in particular. In Young, and I would have imagined he would have been towards the top. So I don't know if I've genuinely missed that, or I'm not in the one that I requested. Although he could easily have changed his name as well. So I don't think I've seen Young. I did see Bonnie, seen Onyx. We've got Smurf, the Duke. A few other people that you can also see there as well. I didn't see a 1429. So I'm not 100% sure as to which one they've put me in. They may have genuinely just threw me into one, so to speak. But this is the Alliance chat. I don't know if we've got anything being shared in here. So just having a look as to what's going on. And then I will jump over to all the different places. So let's see on the world map where all these people are. So that's where all our team is. And we've got lots of things going on. I am going to keep an eye on the chat for when the wars start. That one has already ended. So we can see there's already a few burning castles as well, to be perfectly honest. So, and a few burning castles that are quite high. We can see there are 45s and everything that are burning in here. So we've got Eagle and it looks like Stallion together in terms of the battle. So that is what's going on there. I'm just going to go back into this. And let's see if we've got anything going on. We have. So let's go to this one. So this is the Pikachu. It looks like he's about to be attacked, but he's been very, very quickly reinforced. Very quickly. His detail is 31.7 billion. I'm assuming that was the one. Yes, it was. 31.7 billion. Let's go back onto the detail and see that 21.8. So actually that wasn't a bad attack at all, to be fair. So that was quite decent. We've got 19 people in the room. Finally, we can actually get underway and start doing these things. Do, if you can, click the like in the background. That will also help me on the algorithms on the YouTube side. So please do that. Let's have a look if we've got anything else going on. It looks like they're going back for Pikachu. So that one is already filled. Look how many people are in the rally. That is crazy. So let's have a look on this. 36.1. He's already healed. And it looks like the rally is coming. So this is definitely going to be a really strong, tough battle, it looks like. When you consider the alliance that I am in, that I'm streaming, we're in last place. I'm just going to go back to the score detail. And again, you can see this. This is absolutely really, really open. Eagle, which is the one I'm streaming, are on 1 million. Stallion are on 1.1 million. Bear on 1.1 million as well, with Lion on 958. And you can't even count out Lion on them scores being out of this. So this is definitely going to be an incredible battle. 22 people in the room. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the battlefield, should I say. And we have got lots of burning castles everywhere. I'm going to go back into this and see what this one is. No, that's the Pikachu one that's already gone. Going into the score details and just having a look at the details there. I don't know why this is. This has definitely got to be a problem with... I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know why that is not moving up as nice as it should. So a little bit of a trouble trying to see all the different scores there. So I do apologise about that. But it's one of those that I will continue to work with. That's definitely not working properly. That might be an issue with my mouse. Okay. So just going to go and change the batteries on this mouse. So at the moment I won't be able to move. So just bear with me a second. We've got lots of burning castles within Stallion. We've got 24 people in the stream. So if anyone can just shout out what castle you are. Are you actually involved in the battlefield yourself today? Well, I mean, it'd be quite difficult streaming and also being involved. But do you know anyone who is in the battlefield? Is there anyone you are in particular following? And also, are you following anyone in this particular stream? So we're going to try and keep my fingers crossed that the mouse is now working. It genuinely might be an issue with my mouse, but we will see what happens. No, I do not want to quit. That would be the last thing I want to do. So let's go back into the score detail, and it's still very, very bitty. So unfortunately, it's just one of those things. I don't know why it genuinely could be my mouse. It genuinely could. 29 people in the room, thank you. These are the scores. 1.2 million for Eagle. Stallion on 1.34. They've actually pulled away a little bbit. Alongside Bear on 1.31 million. Lion 995. Definitely can't count them out. Do click the like button. It really does help. Let's have a look if we've got any rallies going on. Blue Plague has started one against Pokey. Don't know if this one has already gone. It has already gone. As I said, from a battlefield perspective, I am streaming from Eagle as a spectator. We've got quite a few big people in here as well. And if I just show you Blue Plague, for example, 85.3 billion on this particular alliance that I'm sort of following, the team that I'm following. So you can appreciate some really, really big, strong people. And when you consider Blue Plague and the power he is, or she is, and they are setting rallies which are absolutely ridiculous. Who is they attacking? 23.9 billion. I think I missed that. I did try to click on in time, but I think it went off. It did. Okay. But yeah, it just shows you all the different powers that are involved in this. And I genuinely think from a score detail, this is going to change all the time. It really is. I'd love to know who's in Bear and Stallion. Obviously, we know Ragnarok is in there, but it would be interesting to know what kind of power and what kind of strength he is in. Where was that? Actually, let's have a look. Ragnarok is in Bear. Okay, Stallion will be Ali Bright. It feels like I've streamed all of these people before. It really does. I am Groot. Is he just about to be attacked? Or let's have a look. 32.9 billion. It looks like there's loads of reinforcements coming in. I can't imagine he's setting a rally. So 32.9 billion. It'd be interesting to know what the end result is on that. Actually, we just got one here, Marshall, which has been attacked. Let's have a look. Whee! Sometimes it can be really, really difficult to click on all the different things. Just bear with me. One of those days today, I think. Okay, so Marshall, let's try again, shall we? Detail, 8.1 billion. Not sure what he was before, but that is gone down. I'm in Battlefield, but I'm trying to find my friend here. Which friend are you going after? Even or Eagle Eye, if you spot them. I will definitely keep an eye out for that. Good luck in your own Battlefield. Do remember to put your user tag into the comments so that I can pass that back on to Evony, and this will allow you to get some little rewards from Evony for being in this. And again, do let me know who you are supporting so that I can keep an eye out for them. We have a rally going on against this person, 19.3 billion. I did just catch that in time. The detail, 26.2, so they've healed. So that might have been a heal after that attack. They've definitely gone back to 26.2. Let's go back over to here, see if we've got anything else going on. No, we haven't. Just having a look who is in here. where can I watch the All Star? Do you know, with the streaming, it really depends on what people have chosen. So I chose a specific one myself. It looks like they haven't put me in the one that I was requesting. So if someone isn't streaming it, then unfortunately there won't be a stream to see. That is what I believe. I don't believe every single one will be streamed. It just based on who is streaming and what they've requested. Okay, let's go back to the scores. I Am Groot is getting reinforced again. No, it's very difficult clicking on these people, especially when people are going to them. Okay, 27.2 billion. I'm not sure who's going after this. Let's have a look. 27.2 billion. Let's go to the scores while we're waiting. So the scores are, in last place, Lion now. They're really struggling, 1.1 million. It's Eagle, the team that I am in, on 1.4 million. In second place is Bear on 1.58 million and Stallion on 1.6. In terms of scores, we've got Ragnarok at the top with 175,000. Ali Bra 163. Blue Plague is on 163. I Am Groot is on 153. Your Grandpa is on 152. Payan is 134. H-Man is Marshall. Okay. Just going to go down, see if we can see anyone else. Do have a look for anyone in particular that you might be looking for. I won't shout out the names, but what I will do is go down nice and slowly so that you can keep an eye or see the people that you are following. I'll shout out a few names as I'm going. Zeus, 72,000. Let's shout out Green, which is level 41. Apple on 71,000. We've got a purple with A guy on 66,000. That's Eagle. Then we've got a few others that we go down. Bonnie, I'm sure I've streamed them before. Just continue going down. We've got all these different people here. I'm sort of going slower on the different ones now as I'm scrolling to try and make it a little bit easier. I am having an issue, unfortunately, scrolling on this, and that is the problem. Probably not doing it from my phone, but I prefer doing it on the PC for the live streams because it means it's bigger and you can see things a lot easier, in my opinion. What I also want to say is good luck to anyone who is in All-Star Battlefield and to all the people that you are following. It's always one of those. It can be a bit of a lottery, as in which team you are in. We can see these scores changing all the time. It's a long old battle, 2 hours, and there's lots of healing and things like that go on. Let's go back into here. We've got Blue Plague, who is the rally setter. That one's already gone. Didn't jump into that in time. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got RM Adventures, who's shared their ID. I've got that ID. I will definitely pass that on to Evony. We've got Buckaboy is 1781 here to support my 3 Alliance members playing All Stars today. Good luck to them. And thank you, Laura, as always, for your valued comment. I really, really do appreciate that. We've got 33 people in the room, which is really, really good. We've got 10 likes. It'd be awesome if I could beat my last record. I think, don't quote, the likes that I got on the last stream was 23. So I always like to try and beat my previous target. So if you can drop your user tag into the chat and also click the like button on this live stream so I can beat my previous record, that would be awesome. Okay, have we got anything going on? Do we have... No, I'm just going to keep an eye on and focus on Blue Plague and the rallies they're setting for the next ones. Then I will jump back into the scores. So just waiting. In terms of sound as well, please guys do let me know if there's any issues with the sound quality. I have been working on this over the last couple of weeks to try and get it much better than it has been in previous. We've got a war being started on. I must say, watch how quick they join on this. It's crazy. It really is. And you can see that there's reinforcements going on there. Let's click on detail. 1.8 billion, they're going to be zeroed, aren't they? Level 44 on 1.8 billion, they are going... I mean, that could already be the end, I'm not sure. There may have been one that went before that. We've got another one. I'm not going to check my tab because it is only 1.8 billion. Let's go and check out MD Kent's, which is a Castle 45. The detail on this is 40 billion. So this could be a very interesting rally indeed. Let's see how many people have joined. Oh no, it's ended, so that is not going on. I think they were still on the Mossad one. Oh no, that I think it's delayed. Let's go back into my MD Kent and see they lost around about 7 odd billion. So that's quite a lot in terms of their power and how much they've dropped. Let's go back into the score details. Eagle 1.6 million. That's the one I am following. Lion are actually catching them up a little bit now with 1.537. Bear on 1.7. Stallion pulling away in first place with 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion, 1.8 million. And the top three are from Bear, Stallion, Eagle, Ragnarok, Alibra, Blue Plague. These are the big, strong people, although in the top 5, 3 belong to Stallion. So you can appreciate with I Am Group, Your Grandpa, and Ali Bra, 3 big powerhouses. They are probably very happy indeed that the 3 of them are together. We've got one going on against Charlotte. Let's go straight over to there now. The rally is already filled. Let's go into the detail. 17.2 billion. Just waiting for the rally to go ahead. It looks like loads of reinforcements, as you would expect, from Lion coming in here. And let's have a look. Oh, it looks like a 0, actually. Or unless they was already burned. Not 100% sure on that. 1.3 billion, that was a big hit. And that is obviously going to do something to scores. So Charlotte was definitely hard on that. There's 3 different ones went there, so that would have been 3 different rallies. They were all set. They were all sent at the same time, and that has done the damage for that particular one. Unfortunately, when it comes to reports, we're all the same unless you are actually taking part, or unless someone from my team is sharing the streams. We've got one going on against Papa. Let's go straight over to there. Level 44. What kind of power are we looking at? We're looking at 4.7 billion, so I'm expecting that to go 0. So, yeah, like I say, unfortunately, reports, I rely on other team members sharing them in the chat. And what I will do is I will definitely have a look to see if there's anything that I can find, but it doesn't look like there's any reports being shared at the moment, unfortunately. Papa, has that actually gone ahead yet? 4.7 billion, still the same. And let's go and have a look if... I think it's gone, hasn't it? Yes. No. Oh, this is Quest Finder. 40.3 billion. So we already know that this could be a big one. So let's keep an eye on this. And let's see how that one goes. 30 people in the room. I really appreciate that. I need to go and grab a quick drink. So what I will do is I will leave the scores up while I can do that. And I will literally be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I am back. I am refreshed. I've taken my water, so hopefully that'll keep me going for another 15 minutes. It's very difficult, actually, speaking for so long, especially when you're not really speaking to anyone in particular. I know, obviously, I'm directing my conversation to you guys out there, but it's definitely very weird. I don't know if anyone's ever done live streaming, but it's a weird one I haven't yet got used to. So let's have a look at the scores, shall we? Which you can see there. It doesn't look like much has changed, although Stallion are now pulling 120 odd thousand ahead of Bear. Bear are 120 odd thousand ahead of Lion, and Lion are about 100,000 ahead of Eagle. So the team that I was following were challenging in second place. They're now down to last, and that kind of thing is going to happen, especially when you consider we've got an hour and 18 minutes left of the battlefield. So you can appreciate that this is not yet done. It really isn't, because there's still going to be a lot more changing in this. And I'm just going to go down the scores there for you slowly so you can see anyone that you might be looking for in particular. But the scores are actually quite impressive. I mean, we're down at 30th place and they've got 94,000. So everyone is definitely playing the part. One of the things I did notice on this as well is there are all 100 participants are here and playing. So that is a good thing. Again, I'm just going to go all the way down to the 100 so that you can see anyone that you are looking for in particular. And that's what I'm doing here. Let's continue down. Give a few shout outs down at the bottom. Joy Dan, Mike, Athena. We've got Khaki Pants. We've got IMBGB, Top of King, Vega Punk. A few shout outs in the 90s. Neo Taz, Silly Rabbit, D-Click, Seek and Destroy, Tiny Bird. All getting involved in this particular battle. So let's go back to the chat and see if we've got anything going on in here. So this was coordinates for Midget Squad. And that was not where I was. Sorry, just 1 second while I click onto this. Okay. And so we've got no release going at the moment. So 21 people in the chat. That's perfectly fine. We've still got 10 likes. So still not improving on the old like perspective. I might struggle to beat my previous score of 24. But if you do want to help me try and beat my previous record, then that would be amazing if you click the like button. Let's go back to seeing if there's anything going on here. There's still nothing at the moment. It's gone a bit quiet from Eagles. Remember, do drop your user tag into the chat for any rewards. Sorry, for the Evony rewards, which are small but always worth doing. It's free. So all you need to do is drop your Evony user ID into the chat, and I will then pass that across to Evony, who will then supply the rewards to you, I think, within 24 hours. I'm not quite sure, 100%. So, yeah, there's nothing going on. It's gone very quiet. Let's go back to the scores while we're waiting. In fact, I'm just going to have a look at the battlefield map. Let's see what kind of things are going on over there. Who is in charge of the rally hall? That will be Stallion. No, it's not. It's Lion. Constantinople. It's blue. I'm having a dumb moment there. Let's go back into the score detail. Okay, so is anyone actually going to make a comeback? Well, Eagle have gone ahead of Lion. Remember, they were actually 100,000 behind them, and now they are 70,000 ahead. We've got Bear still in second place with 2.1 million and Stallion with 2.2 million. From a individual score, 248,000 for Ragnarok, 237,000 for Ali Rara, 208,000 for I Am Groot. And just to give you an example of how tough this battle is, I remember streaming in an early round previously of your grandpa, and I was literally blown away by how strong he was and how much he completely dominated the battlefield I was sharing. And here he is in 5th place and 50k behind the leader. So you can understand just how strong the battle is and how those scores can definitely change. Let's have a look. We've still only got Shed. We've not got anything going on in terms of... Let's have a look at this one, 14.2 billion. think that is going to be a 0, I would imagine. 7.7 billion. So the drop's into 7, although obviously there could be more rallies literally following that straight after, although he healed very, very quickly. Again, we've got 22 people in the chat. Do let me know who you are following. I'm always interested to know what kind of people you are looking for in the chat so that I can keep an eye out for them. Let's go back into the detail. I'm just checking him, see if he was going. Let's have a look. The rallies seem to have dried up. I'm not really sure in terms of the rallies. When was the last rally set? I'm really intrigued in this. Yeah, it's gone very, very... It started an alliance war 5 minutes ago, which is a little strange. I've got a little quiet period going on with the Eagles. Is that making an impact on the scores? Well, they're nearly 300,000 behind first place, so that's definitely not going to help. Although we've still got an hour and 13 left, so we can't complain. Let's have a look. So yeah, I'm not really sure as to why the rallies have stopped. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the... Where was our rally setter? Maybe Blue Plague. No, there is Blue Plague. Let's have a look at the power on Blue Plague. 50.8 billion. So they've definitely dropped in terms of power because they were definitely up at the 80s earlier on. So that is a drop, although you would imagine that they would still be able to set decent rallies. Doesn't look like they're doing any healing. We can have a look at all the different French Flair, Glory of Midgard, Ascension Mythos, and Heavenly Fire Ceremony Master Collector. I'm never going to get any of them. Never ever will I see any of them on my account. What accounts does everyone else have? Really intrigued. I'm a Castle 39. I am 2.8 billion. Had to think then how strong I am. 2.8 billion, and I'm still struggling to bring my account to where I want it to be. So I'm still waiting for a wall general. If you've been watching any videos that I've been doing, that is exactly what I'm waiting for. We've got we've got another one. This is for Mossad, 20.6 billion. Let's go straight over there. 20.6 billion for Mossad. Has that already gone? 40.2 billion. He doubled in power from a rally. I'm joking, obviously. He is obviously healed with whatever is going on. Again, heal speed ups. That one always gets me on the All-Star Battlefield, is how many heal speed ups are genuinely being spent. So I was just saying that I am 2.8 billion. I have 470 million T1. I am still looking to improve this. It would be ideal that I'll push towards the 750 next. I am saving up a bit of resources. And this is a question I always ask, and I'm going to ask it again. Which is more important, do you believe? K40 or more T1 troops? Let me know in the comments which one is more important. Getting to K40 or T1 troops. And also, do help me click that like by clicking that like button. I'm on 12. I'm trying to beat my previous record of 24. So, let's have a look at Mossad now. Is Mossad still healing? Oh, it's doing the old classic of going and follow. 16.7 billion, so that was a substantial drop, to be perfectly honest. 9.8 billion, because I assumed there would be more stuff going along and hitting. So yeah, that's again more heal speed ups that Mossad will have to be spending, and it doesn't look like it's ending there. It looks like there is still some more going. 29 people in the chat. That is very decent. Although the likes are still only at 12. So if I had the other 17 people like this stream, I would beat my previous record. And that's what I want to do. I really want to beat my previous record. Okay. Enough of that. Let's go back to the scores. Okay. In last place is Lion, 2.1 million. Second from last, I'm not going to say that, I'm going to say third, is 2.2 million with Eagle. Second place is Bear, 2.3 million. Stallion is in 2.5 million. And from a score perspective, we have a new leader, Ali Bra, from Stallion from server 1427 on scores of 281,000. Ragnarok in second on 268. I Am Groot is in third on 235. Your Grandpa has moved up. He is now in fourth on 222. Payan is also on 222. Blue Plague in sixth. Judge James in seventh. Thrillux in eighth. H-Man in ninth. EXR in 10th. And then I will slowly go down the rest and shout out a few that I haven't before. Shadows in 24th place. We've got Mr. Aruba in 28th. We've got G's in 31st. We have Cyber in 34th. Star in 36th. Kin Health 38th. Keep going down. Bite Back in 45th. We've got Monkey Luff on 49. I love reading some of these names, I really do. Chaos in 51st. Raven's Luff in 54th. We've got Pokey in 58. We've got Silent Killer in 61st. Let's keep going down, shouting out a few more as we head towards the end of the leaderboard. We've got Volts in 76. We've got Athena in 77th. And let's continue down. Top King, 83rd. Greywiz, 88th. Silly Rat in 92nd. And then finishing all of this off. Great performance for being here in the first place. In 100th is Cabion G from server 1400. And they have a score of 5,459. Do remember to drop your user tag, your user ID, Evony ID, into the chat so that I can share that to Evony and they will provide you some small rewards. Let's have a look if this one is still going on against Delta 2.6 billion. Not really worth looking at that. And also, the other thing that I just want to mention very, very quickly, and what I'm going to do with this, so just bear with me. Just want to have a look if I've got something. I don't. Actually, there's a way I can do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly, very quickly, and then I will delete the page also as well. I'm just going to throw in my YouTube channel, not YouTube channel, my website, which is empirebuildacademy.com. I'm just going to quickly pull this over. So this is my website, and you can see we've got all the different things going on there. I'm trying to build a load of guides. I'm trying to also get this going in terms of the forum and things like this. And it is hard work. It is very, very difficult. It's something that I'm really passionate about. And if anyone is interested in helping support me by making a donation, whether you are buying me a beer or subscribing to my channel, it all genuinely helps me in trying to get this Empire Build Academy website off the ground and improve. So genuinely, if you are interested in supporting me, that would be amazing. But let's get that off the screen. Let's go back to the battlefield itself. And remember, again, I will reiterate, do put your user ID in the chat. 13 likes, really appreciate that. Thank you. 27 people watching. Let's go back to the Evony battlefield and see if there's anything going on from the Eagles' perspective and what they are doing. We've got one going on against X-Plant, 23.6 billion. Let's go straight over to them now. We can see the reinforcements that are jumping inside from Stallion. And 23.6 billion. Let's have a look. 15.2, so they dropped in 8 billion in power. So that is pretty impressive. Again, one of the things doing this, I've got to say, my throat really gets dry very, very quickly. So it'll be another one of them where I'm just going to have to go and grab a quick drink of water. H-Man, I spotted you in the distance. You have been attacked. You have been reduced to 18.5 billion. There's so much going on, isn't there? Really is. Stallion and Eagles being right next to each other. Just show you the colours of all of these different castles. And not only that, different marches. I've never seen that snail one before. It'd be interesting to know where some of these are from, how old some of these are, and whether you would still be able to get this. Ali Bra, who is in first place, this is their castle. Let's have a look at the detail on this. Reached top 200 in all servers in one season, so they've definitely done that. Reached top 200 in continent ranking and reached top 400. Server war personal ranking reaches top 5. Collect all equipments of Japan. I will never do that. Collect all equipments of Korea. That's interesting, actually. I'm only one away from that, but I need some incredible luck that I've already received previously to getting that. Tempting Fate. I have that number. I am passing it across to Evony. Everyone else do the same as RML Ventures and Tempting Fate. Put that ID into the chat and let's get that sent across to Evony. Let's have a look at the scores. Ali Bra, 306,000. They're always increasing very, very quickly. And again, when looking at the scores, Stallion are very strong. Let's just say that straight away. They've got Ali Bra, I Am Groot, Your Grandpa in the same alliance. I think there was someone else as well, wasn't there? H-Man. They're going to be really, really difficult to beat. But the other three, Bear, okay, they're 180,000 ahead of Eagle and 170,000 ahead of Lion, but there's still plenty of time for this to change. There really, really is. No problem, Tempting Fate. There's just so much that can be happening. Do let me know in the comments, because I'm going to go back to the scores and scroll down, who you are looking for. Please do let me know in the comments who you are supporting. And also, what server are you from? I'm really intrigued to see who is watching. What server are you all from? So this is the battle. Let's go to this and see if there is anything going on from a rally perspective, which there isn't. There's a lot of things being shared, but nothing has been started yet. The last one was on Kin Hill. Let's have a look at Blue Plague actually and see what Blue Plague is on, because they were struggling in terms of being reduced to 50 billion, which is a substantial drop. 119.9 billion. How many speed ups? Genuinely, I'd love to know how many speed ups would it take to heal from 50 billion all the way back up to 120 billion. Someone genuinely has a random figure that could be quite close. 70 billion worth of power. How many speed ups would that be to do there? Look at Team Bear, please. I can't look at... the problem is with looking for Team Bear, in terms of if you want me to see them on the map, it's difficult to find them without knowing exactly where they are. So I've got Stallion here. Maybe they're all close together. Let me have a look. And I'm going to zoom out as well as much as I possibly can. Yeah, one of the things that you can't do on here, and it would be so awesome if they did, and I'm actually going to send this as a request. Actually, let's go back to all these white marks. Here we go. Here's Bear. Found them. Although, unless my screen is taking a long time to catch up, which it genuinely is, because I can see there's loads of people joining that rally. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing every single castle, although there are some beautiful castles. This seems like a common one, this one here, that this level 43 has got. We've also got a boat one. I've noticed that a few times before. I will never have a castle skin, actually. Genuinely, I'll never have one. 1634, okay. And how is 1634? Is it a friendly server? Is it one that you're all competing together and you're all sort of part of the same team? Let's go back to what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on the score detail and I'm just going to go and grab a quick drink of water. I'll be back very, very quickly.
don't need more IDs. Only 2 IDs been given.
Oh, sorry, I'm just putting in. You might hear a quick bounce as I've put the microphone in twice. So there may have been an echo in that. I don't know how that would have gone. What are we doing? We've got 31 people in the room. I've got 13 likes. It would be awesome if someone can click that like button for me right now. 34 in the room. Someone click that like for me. Take that 13 to 14. I'm getting closer to the 24, which is my previous record. Wasp Woman, Evony TKR. I have that number 244 946 446. That is going to be passed across to Evony for those rewards. Same team. They always make it difficult to read this, don't they? Same team. We were never B&B. We have grown well. There used to be 3 major alliances, but now we're basically one, which is very similar to what we are in 1429. Actually, in 1429, there is 2 alliances, but we sort of chop and change as and when the different events are going on and the different battlefields and stuff like that. RML Ventures, you are from server 1515, which is a little bit newer than our 1429. What is that server like? Let's go back to the scores. I said I was going to go down them slowly. It looks like 3 mates in this battle. Oh, wow. Which 3 are you looking for? Because I'm literally just about to go down slowly on all the scores. First, I will shout out the scores overall. Lion are on 2.4 million. Eagle, which is the one I am following as a spectator, 2.5 million. We've got Bear on 2.7 million. And we've got Stallion on 2.8 million. Let's go down the scores slowly. We've got Ragnarok on 326, who's now overtaken Ali Bra. It looks like these 2 are the strongest in the battlefield, and they are definitely competing with each other. That is for sure. I Am Groot is on 262. We've got Payan. We've got Payan on 247 from server 1306. Blue Plague from server 1502. That's the one in Eagles that I've seen the rallies being set. They've now moved into 5th place with 246. Your Grandpa is in 6th. I said I've previously streamed them before. Thrillex in 7th. H-Man in 8th. 9th is Judge James. 10th is Knuckles. Okay, so now I'm going to go slowly down the rest of the people, if my mouse allows me, because it really is playing up today. So do look out, Wasp Woman, for anyone that you are following. We've got a few people here. We've got Mr. Aruba in 20th from server 1303. We've got Jenny RJ from server 1337. Let's continue going down when my mouse decides to work, which is not. No, it really is struggling. I need to buy a new mouse. That's what I need to do. It's about 6 years old, I'm just being honest. We've got Nightmare in 32nd place. We've got Mossad in 36th. We've got Paradise in 38th. We've got Zero Cool, 42nd. We've got Biteback in 43rd. Let's continue going down. We've got Exoi in 51. I'm trying to shout out names I haven't shouted out before. We've got HK, that's the way I'm pronouncing that, in 56 from server 1572. We've got Silent Killer, 1324 in 60th place. We have Papa. I did think I actually have shouted them out before. They've got a second shout out. 1511 in 65th place. We've got SK Holdfast, 1531. We've got Khaleesi. I've seen that name before, I'm sure I have. 1553, 72. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Just had a message in my ear that it's Game of Thrones. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I knew I'd heard it somewhere. So there you go. Khaleesi is from there. Helena, 1306. Vegapunk in 82nd, 1337. We've got Radioactive in 87th place from server 1338. We've got Cap from server 1350 in 89th. And we've got Shadecrawler. I'm going to shout out the top 90. Like the 90 to 100. That's what I'm going to do. Seek and Destroy in 90th. 91st Neo Tad. 92nd Gothic Alaric. That's a Vampire Diaries one, I'm sure. D-Click in 93rd. Silly Rabbit 94. Shadecrawler 95. 96 is Shadow Garden. 97 is Tiny Bird. 98 is Tin Vu HP. 99 is Man of Steel. from server 1301. And in 100th is Cabby John G from server 1400. Likely no more taking part. So that is the individual scores. Let's go and see if there's any rallies being set. Looks like we've got one going on Judge James, who's 9.7 billion, dropped to 7.5. And just to show you how you can see that as well. Oh, no, it's gone. Not quick enough. Not quick enough. Oh, where did that go to? Okay, let's go back to the battlefield map. Let's go back to seeing what's going on here. So you can see all the different buildings that are being occupied. It looks like we've got 3 alliances together over here with Eagle, with Stallion, and I believe if I went the other way, was it? I can't remember, genuinely. But I'm sure the third one is also quite close. And there's a lot of battles and a lot of burning castles going on here. Just going to go back to the chat. I don't know if there's anything else being said. No, there isn't. Okay. Obviously, again, I'm just going to shout out about those rewards. If you do want those Evony rewards, drop your Evony ID into the chat. And obviously, I will send that across to Evony. And please click that thumbs up. And let's see if I can break my previous record of 24. Okay, if we've got anything going on in the chat, it would be interesting. Always wish there's a battlefield, like a battle report shared in here that I could look at. And I think that's one of the things that's a little bit missing from being a spectator in these, is not being able to see the battle reports. Unless I am going mad and there is some way of doing it. Actually, the other thing I'm going to shout out as well, actually, I might as well while I've just clicked onto this. So this is all the private chats that I've got for all the different people on here. And there are some really, really cool information that people share with me in terms of the game and in terms of how to improve my own. Obviously, there's a lot of the Solar Spiritual Beast, which is the people sharing their spiritual beast so they can get that at a reduced price. But if I was to go further down, then you will notice other people in here who are sharing information. I'm just going to see if I can go down, actually. Let's go down as quick as we can. So we've got some from Rectum, we've got Bleach, we've got Scully, Sir Slap, Dusty, Jolly. All these people have privately added me to the game. To their chat so that they can send me a message. And what I'm going to do quickly is just jump into my world so that I can show you my ID. This is who I am. This is BHG. These are all the different things I have. I have 2.7 billion. Do feel free to add me and share any information you have. In terms of my castle, I'm a castle 39. In terms of the troops that I've got, as I mentioned, I've got how many have I got? Let's have a look. 426 million of the T1. I'm 2.8 billion. I'm building as I go along, but there's still things I need to do better. There's still things I need to learn. Oh, I'm not sure on that Tempting Fate. I will go back to that and have a look for you straight away. Let's go and have a look. Let's go all the way down to 60th and see who that was. Oh, my mouse is working a bit better randomly. Who was we looking for? Silent Killer. Silent Killer is from 1324, not 1634. Yeah, so that's where they are from, 1324. Yeah, so I was just saying, if you are interested in helping me out with my account, interested in helping me out with different things that I'm learning all the time, that would be really, really awesome. We've got 26 people in the chat. Let's go back to that score detail. Has anything changed? Not really. Although Eagle are now in 4th place and they are now struggling a little bit. What I will say is Stallion and Bear are really having a good old-fashioned ding-dong battle. It's going first, it's going second, it's going second, it's going first. They are literally changing round. Can't rule out Lion in 3rd place, who, for whatever reason, they've now got a couple of people in the top places. Maybe they were playing the holding game until the end. There could have been a discussion that said, let's wait until the final hour and then jump in. There could have been a strategy behind this. But they seem to be making a little bit of a creep up. And as I said, they've now got 3 people in the top 10. So don't rule them out. And as I said, Stallion pulling away, Ali Bra 383, Ragnarok 372. That is pretty impressive. Okay, so are there any rallies going on? Let's go and have a look. I'm just going to go back to Battlefield map. I'm going to go back to this. How long we got left? We've got 48 minutes left. It takes a little while for all the castles to catch up, so we're just waiting for that. Shared coordinate, shared coordinate. I'm just having a look. So we had one start on Charlotte. That one is already gone. And let's continue looking. I'm just waiting to see if there's any more rallies that are being set. 13 thumbs up. It's not changed. It's not changed for a long time. I've been stuck on 13. I really, really want to beat my previous record of 24. And there are 28 people. There are 30 people in the room. Click them thumbs. Click that thumbs up and see if I can actually beat it. 24 is my previous record, which I'm sort of holding on to. There's probably YouTubers out there going, you've got 24 likes on a live stream as your record. That is terrible. It is. It is genuinely terrible. Got to start somewhere, though. That is absolutely right. Got to start somewhere. So do me a favour. Hit the like button. You know, I feel like Mr. Beast all those years ago. 10 years ago to this date, or I think it was this week, he set a video for the future him and would he have 1 million subs, etc, 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 and that video was released, and yes, he has. And so I am Mr. Beast 10 years ago, and in 10 years time, at the grand old age of 57, because I'm currently 47, obviously, if you're good at maths, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? 57 years old and 1 million subs. What am I rambling about? Said the daughter in the background. Exactly. That's why I only have 13 likes. Okay, so let's go back to the scores. Let's stop this nonsense. Let's do what I'm here for. Okay. So, user tag, drop that into the comments. I will pass that across to Evony. Scores. I said Lion were making a little bit of a comeback, but I've now changed my mind. They're not. Because they're nearly they have been overtaken by Eagle. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Lion there. Bear, 3.2 million. Stallion, 3.3 million. I tell you something, it's getting close again. I don't know. There's a feeling. I have a feeling that tonight is going to be a really, really good night and a really good battle. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, where is Blue Plague? What power do you have? Let's have a look at the detail. 100.6 billion, so they're very much still part of this. Where are Blue Plague in the... Actually, let's go and have a look at this rally that's been set. 11.1 billion on Pokey. Let's go and have a look at Pokey. 11.1 billion. There's the detail. Let's actually stay on the rally because I think we can. Actually, I'm just going to leave this one up. Oh, no, this was... Oh, yeah, Blue Plague has started this one on this 5.1 billion, which is D-Click. You can see all the different people that are joining very, very quickly. I just wanted to see if it would allow me to see the rally drop, the power drop from there, but it didn't. But we do know he's actually moved. I can see that because I'm clicking on D-Click and they are no longer there. Let's go to Battlefield map. Let's have a look at teleports. Teleports are never really an issue on this, to be perfectly honest. Everyone's pretty much got all the teleports they need. As I said, everyone's got full quota of people have entered. 25, 25, 25, 25, which is really, really cool. Let's go back to the Battlefield map. And what I'm going to do now, 22 people in the chat, I'm going to use this opportunity to go and grab a drink of water. Okay, so we are back. Let's have a look at the scores. What you can see is Stallion have been first from the first minute all the way up until now, are very slowly going to be overtaken by Bear. 3367, 3384. I'm just going to hold on to see if Bear can go into first place for the first time. It has been Stallion all the way. Ali Bra is still in first place with 405. 402 for Ragnar. Oh, this is where my mouse decides not to play ball. Here we go. And let's continue all the way down. I'm not going to do any shout-outs on this one. I'm just going to scroll really, really, really fast. Team Bear is who Wijaya. Ari Wijaya is all about Team Bear. And they look like they genuinely are going to go in first place very, very soon. I'm just going to go down very slowly so that you can have a look at... I don't know why that's not working. Okay. Sometimes the scrolling with the mouse works really, really well. Other times it doesn't at all, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Let's continue down. Who else have we got on here? Are the people that you are following, are the people that you are looking for in the top 50? Are they in the top 20? Where are they? And again, I'm going to give a shout out as well to the different things that we can do here, including adding your user tag to get rewards from Evony. I've had, how many have I had? Three user tags that I can pass on to Evony. They're small rewards. You get some gems, you get a couple of speed ups, that kind of thing. But again, it's completely free. You haven't got to do anything other than add your user ID to the chat. And that is the top 100. We have now completed that check all the way down. 25 people in the chat, welcome. Do leave your castle number in the chat. I'm intrigued to know what castle power people are. And let's have a look. We've got a rally going on here. 19.2 billion. Let's jump straight across to them. 19.2 billion. Let's have a look at the drop, which should be happening any moment now. 19.2 billion. That has now gone. 12.9. So 6.3 billion drop. Was there any more that have gone after there? Because sometimes there are additional rallies that go. 11.4. Another little bit of a drop. 5.5. There you go. That's the one we want to see. So they definitely had quite a big drop from 19 billion all the way down to 5 billion, but they've already healed. Manx 93, come on. Okay, that's someone that we're following there. Also as well, I did ask earlier, but no one was able to share any knowledge. I noticed someone on here healing 70 billion. How many speed ups would that be? Genuinely, 70 billion. How much money would that cost to heal 70 billion? Okay, let's go back. We've got one going on D. Click. That one has already expired. The pattern one we've already seen. Okay, let's have a look. Nothing else going on at the moment. Okay, 26 people in the chat. We're still on 13 likes. That's not a problem. I think I'll give up with that one. That one's failed miserably today.
37 minutes left.
Still got 37 minutes left to try and catch up my previous record of 24. Okay, let's go. What are we having a look at? We're looking at scores. And as I said, Bear have now taken over in first place. It's the first time they've done it. Ragnarok is obviously a big part of that. In first place on 434,000. Stallion, 3.5 million, with Ali Bra on 419,000. And then we have Eagle in third place on 3.3 million. Actually, a bit of an increase there. And also Payan is in third place on 403 million. So again, it's crazy to think that we're this far in and there is literally 300k from first to fourth. So everyone is still very much in this. I've seen scores change quite a lot. And, you know, you couldn't even rule out... I mean, I am ruling them out already. I'm being mean. But they could still come back and snatch this. Who knows? Okay, let's have a look. So I mentioned the top three. Let's go down. Let's go and see if there's any rallies going on. We've got one going against Marshall. It's 9.4 billion. 9.4 billion. Just managed to see that just in time. 6.3 billion. I think there's more going there as well, so we will continue to look at that. 6.3 billion and 5.3 billion. Literally holding on here. 7.7 billion, they're healing a little bit. Okay, are the scores changing much? No, they're not. Although Lion, again, now catching Eagle up, so that's getting closer as well. Still got 25 people in the chat. I do want to say a big thank you to all of you for sticking with me, especially if you were here from the beginning. Was there anyone in this chat who was here from the beginning when it took me at least 20 minutes to actually get into the battle because Evony hadn't put me in the particular battle as a spectator? Have you made it from minute one all the way till now? Because if you have, that's an incredible achievement. Okay. So how long we got? We've got 36 minutes going. 36 minutes to go, which, to be honest, it's gone quite quick. It really has. And also, it's one of those that it's a battle that is still very much on, isn't it? It really is. Just going to have a look if I could see anything in there. No battle logs could be found. Okay, so we can see all the different rallies that are being set in here. Just want to show you an example, actually, of how quick people are joining. So you can see there are 2 rallies being set here by Blue Plague. Already that is going on to the 13s and the 14s, and literally it goes straight away. I just got to jump off this 1 second and then jump back on. So you will see the thumbnail very quickly. But I just want to leave it on here just to show you how quick these rallies are set, which is something I haven't done before. So you can see a rally is being set on DK 13 billion. I think they were solos. Yes, they were. 15.7 billion. I am Groot. 12 people have already joined. Literally seconds. It's literally seconds. Blue Plague on Doodoo. Again, it's going to be seconds before that is gone. And you can also see the kind of power that is being set in these as well. Look at this power here. It's so quick that you can't actually keep up with it. Genuinely, you can't keep up with how fast they are set and how fast that battle goes. But 6.6 billion, 10 people of power, 10 people included, that is going to be sent at these different people. Let's go and have a look at some of these. 27.1 billion. That is being set. Let's have a look how a guy did. And 4 billion drop. That's not the end of the world. You was with me from the start, Khalid. Very well done. Laura, very well done. And that's why you are both in first and second in my supporters today. 14 likes. I got a new one. I've got a new like. I'm now only 10 away from beating my record. Actually, I'm 11 away, aren't I? I'm 10 away from equaling it. 24 is the previous record for likes on a stream. Okay, let's go back. Let's have another look at the scores. Is anything changing as we now get down to the final half an hour? We're getting closer. And 3.7 billion is Bear, 3.69 is Stallion, 3.44 is Lion, 3.393 is Eagle. Who are you putting your money on for finishing in first? Are you saying Stallion will come back? Will there be a dark horse from Lion or Eagle that'll make a late challenge? Or are Bear going to hold on to first place from this position? And also, who are you betting on? Has anyone actually got any bets on in this particular battle? Because we can do that in Evony, can't we? We can. I actually haven't done it myself personally. I actually missed this. But again, we can all put money on who's going to win. I don't think it's going to show me, is it, the betting on here? But it'd be interesting to know if anyone's got anything on this. I think Stallion, lots of laughs, just a guess, is what you are saying. Actually, I just want to make sure on something that I am. Yes, I am. Okay. I was just making sure that I wasn't still on the thumbnail because that would have been really, really annoying. Stallion, I don't know. Bear, I think Bear are really, really pulling away a little bit for the first time today. Obviously, they've only recently gone into first place, and we definitely can't rule out Stallion with Ali Bra, I Am Groose, and who was the other person? Was it just and Your Grandpa? For those that weren't here at the beginning, I've streamed Your Grandpa before. He got over 300,000, 400,000, and was way ahead in whatever battle it was I streamed before. But in this one, he's only in 8th place, which just shows you the kind of power that's going on here. And actually, what you can see with Stallion and Bear is that the battle is really, really close. Lion and Eagle are having a battle themselves for 3rd and 4th. Bear and Stallion are having a battle for 1st and 2nd, and it's quite a tough battle. I can't imagine anyone else now jumping back into this. Certainly not with 30 minutes left. Going to shout out again, user tag into the chat so I can send that across to Evony. And also, it would be awesome if you could click that like button as I'm trying to beat my previous record. I will be back literally in 1 minute. Okay, so we are back. We are now under 30 minutes left of this particular battle. Is anyone watching and jumping in other streams? Let me know in the comments. The score lines here. We have Bear in 1st place. Actually, I'm just going to come off that and go back in. Don't know if that's updated. Yeah, there we go. So Bear are on 3867. Stallion are on 3791. We've got Lion in 3rd place on 3542. Eagle in last on 3513. Scores on the doors. We've got Ragnar in 1st place having a good old battle with Ali Bra 452 445. Payan is in 3rd place for Eagle. I'm just going to go down. I Am Groot, server 1435. Thrillex, server 1481. Blue Plague, who is also in Eagle, 1502. Lovely Lena, 1455. Your Grandpa, 1495. MD Kent, and then Knuckles. And now we're having a problem. There we go. What I will say is that Eagle they've got quite a few people actually in towards the top 10. So it'd be interesting to know what other people were in there. Let's have a look at a rally. Let's see if we've got anything going on. That one's probably already gone. That's gone against Cyber. It has. That one has finished. Let's go back to the battlefield map. Let's go to the areas where all these battles are taking place. Let's have a look at some of the beautiful castles that are on view. These are the ones from Lion. You know there is a lot of money being spent to get to this stage. These are all the ones from Stallion. And these are all the ones from Eagle. I think let's go and have a look at what's going on over here, which is Bear. This is where they are. They have put themselves all around here. And again, some really incredible castles on show. Okay, have we got anything going on? Paradise. I think Paradise is saying that they are about to get rallied. It looks like they jumped out of the way. That was going to be a big, strong one. We've got 27 minutes left on the clock. 27 minutes. We've still got 24 people in the chat. Really do want to give a big shout out to all of you because that is really impressive and really helpful to me getting this channel up and running off the ground. And if you don't know, I have my own website, empirebuildacademy.com, and I just want to throw that again very, very quickly into the viewer. So I'm just going to do that very quickly. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm doing a lot of work on this all the time, and it would be awesome if you could support me in that. So I'm just going to make that big screen very, very quickly. And you can see I'm going doing all the different guides. I've got the Evony guides in there as well, which I am updating. Oh, I've done the wrong thing there. Which I'm updating all the time. I'm not signing up at this precise moment. So I'm doing all the Evony events guides. I'm doing all the defense, all that kind of stuff. There is a blog post on there as well where I'm putting all the most relevant stuff at the beginning. So you can see I've done a Wishful Windmill Festival, All-Star Battlefield. There's the General from yesterday. And this is being updated all the time. So it would be really awesome if you could get involved with that. And also get involved with the forum, which is something that I'm looking to get off the ground, which I haven't yet spent enough time on doing. So that would be awesome. I am going to go and jump back over to the game now that is going on. So let me delete this website off there. Let's go back to the game. Please show Quint's Castle on server 1716 from Lion. Let's go and have a look. Lion, let's have a look. I'm looking around. I've got my glasses on, so apologies if I can't see where their castle is. Just having a little look around. I can't see it personally in this group, although that genuinely could be down to me not seeing what is going on there. So let's go back to the scores. Let's get 25 minutes to go. Bear and Stallion are really having a strong battle now. You can see, you can feel it. You can feel it that they're putting everything into this. 3978 is Bear, 3952 is Stallion, and then Lion and Eagle are having their own separate battle with 3656 and 3664 for third and fourth. In the positions, let's go and have a look at a rally first, which is being set. It's already gone. That was against Jenny RJ. So we will continue looking at the scores, and going down here we can see I'm just going to scroll down nice and quickly and shout out a few from 30th to 40th. So in 30th place, Cyber, 31st Onyx, 32nd the Duke, Doodoo 33, N Mix is in 34, Krista Pullian in 35th, 36 G's, 37 Secordian, 38 Star, 39 Pattern, 40 Paradise. There's some different ones to shout out there. 25 people. I've got 15 likes now. I appreciate that as an extra one there. I know I'm not going to beat today's record, but that doesn't matter. I can try and beat that another day. So, yeah, like I say, thank you for those likes. It really does help, genuinely, with those YouTube algorithms. It sounds crazy, but the more likes you get, the more interaction you get. That's why we ask for the Evony IDs, because it genuinely helps out the channel. It's something that you guys can do that can help me on the channel and the getting my channel out there to a bigger audience. Okay, so this is Lion. Let's go and have a look at some of the others. This is Eagle. This is the team that I'm following from a spectator point of view. I think they put me into the wrong one. I don't believe this was the one I was supposed to be in. I didn't notice Young, unless Young has changed his name, which unfortunately I wouldn't be able to see. So that was, but it's been a decent battle. It really has. 22 minutes to go. It's been pretty interesting in terms of the fight between these bear. Look like now 100k ahead are pulling away a little bit. It looks like Lion and Eagle are battling for that third and fourth, which Lion are winning. 21 people left in the chat. Do give your Evony ID. I mentioned it before. I'm just going to show you quickly where you can find that. So I'm just going to go into my world, and it's in this little icon up here, which you can click on. Click onto that. Then click onto detail, which is down here at the bottom. And when you do that, your ID, and I'll just show you again, is now here. And you can get that and share that in the chat, which I will then send across to Evony once this stream is finished, and then you will get some rewards for that. So if you want those rewards, get that ID, share it in the chat, and like I say, I've only had 3 so far, but if you want to throw it in there, you can even throw some in for other people if you've got them, and I will also share that as well. Okay, 21 minutes to go. Let's go across to the battlefield. Let's go back across to here. Jenny RJ, that was the one that was quite a while ago. It was over a minute ago. So it looks like Blue Plague and Eagles are sort of accepting where they are. I guess you get to this point, and does it become a point now where you go, okay, I'm going to hold off on these speed ups. I'm not going to be able to do anything else. They've finished the position that they can in terms of the battle itself and the leaderboard. And yeah, it's going to be one of those that people will now be skeptical on obviously sharing. Just going to have a look at top fans, which I can do. I didn't even know I could do this. I'm looking at top fans, and I can click on that, and it shows me Laura Ryan is top, Khalid is in second, Tempting is in third, Evony Nerd fourth, Ari Wijaya in fifth, RML Ventures in sixth, Phoebe Britton in seventh, Brock in eighth, Evony Woman ninth, cool icon that Wasp Evony Woman has. And I appreciate all of you for being with me and supporting me on this stream. Right, let's have a look. It looked like Lovely Lena was going to be hit there. Let's go over and see what has happened in terms of her detail. 34 billion, so I'm assuming... Oh, there we go. 30 billion. It drops in 4 billion. Let's go back into there. 27.9. So you can see these drops are happening all the time. I guess it gets to that stage now where you will struggle to be making much of a move on the leaderboard. And that leaderboard has not really changed for the last few minutes. Last 10-15 minutes, it's as you were. Bear in first, Stallion in second, Lion in third, Eagle in fourth. Okay, we got another one, which is Silly Rabbit from Bears. So that is another one I will write down and send across. So thank you for that. I will send that across. Just having a look on this. Okay, so it's got a bit quiet, so I think this is a really good opportunity for me to go and grab another drink, and I will be back very, very shortly. Just have a look at this quick battle here on H-Man, 10 billion. I think they already moved. Looks like they already moved. Okay, so that's a perfect place that I'm going to leave the scores up and go and grab myself a drink. Okay, we are back. We have less than 15 minutes to go. This is where we are coming to the end of this All-Star Battlefield preliminary round. The scores, I'm just going to come off that and go back in because sometimes it doesn't update. So in 4th place is Lion on 3871. 3rd is the team that I am streaming as a spectator, 3884. Then we have Stallion on 4164. Then we have Bear on 4284. I noticed that we've gone to 17 likes. There could be a last-minute dash to beat my previous record of 24. So if you want to help me do that, we've got 19 people in the chat room. If you haven't clicked that like, please do that now so that I can potentially beat my previous record. Scores, we've got Ali Bra and Ragnarok. They have literally been battling from the first moment. But look at this for a little late dash from Payan from Eagles, which is the one which I'm streaming from. 485. They've made a genuine jump actually to get in there because it was just literally Ali Bra and Ragnarok all the way. But now all of a sudden 485. Maybe they are going to have a last minute battle. I Am Groot is in 4th with 420. Thrillex 1481 413. Lovely Lena from server 1455 388. Blue Plague from server 1502 372. A Guy server 1401 365. We've got Charlotte server 1471 348. Your Grandpa server 1495 336. Mr. Aruba 1303. MD Kent 1641. And now the mouse has decided it's not going to work again. 1 second. H-Man server 1306. Knuckles 1315. 18 likes, thank you. That is awesome. 7 to go. I'm counting them down. We're going to have a last dash. If I can get 1 like every minute, I'll beat my previous record. Okay, Knuckles in 14th. Judge James 15th. Cleesthenes in 16th, Rock 17, EXR 18, Questfinder 19, Jenny RJ 20, Who Is Who 21, Forest Lady 22, Zeus 23, Where, I'll just say where, 24, Shadows 25, Marshall 26, Lamurph or Lusmurth 27, Zero 28, Kin Hill 29, The Duke 30, 31 is Onyx, 32 is Cyber, 33 is Doodoo, 34 is Nmix, which I believe is a K-pop reference, I've been told. 35 is Christopolian. 36 is G's. 37 Secordian. 38 Patton. 39 Star. 40 Biteback. 41 Paradise. 42 Mossad. 43 Archangel. 44 Nightmare. 45 Bunny. 46 Pokey. 47 Quang. 48 Chaos. 49 Nubank. 50 XI, let's do 50 to 100. 51 Valhalla. 52 Mr. T's. 53 is T. 54 is X-Plant. 55 Midget Squad. 56 Silent Killer. 57 Pepe. 58 Dr. Dipsh. 59 Jack. 60 Cloudboy. 61 Monkey. 62 is Volt. 63 is Mark Knights. 64 Delta. 65 Chi Bung. 66 is Raven's Bluff. 67 Helena. 68 Papa. 69 is HK. That's the way I'm pronouncing it. 70 Geordie Dan, who then shut up again. 71 is Karki. 72 is Death by Fire. 73 is SK Hold Fast. 74 is Khaleesi. 75 is DK. 76 Pikachu. 77 is Sanji. 78 Memory. 79 Wiki. 80 is Top of King. 81 is Sirs. I was trying to see if he was reading us something. Does that read us something? Sirs Griot. That's what we're going with. We're going with Sirs Griot in 81. 82 is Vegapunk. 83 is Gothic Alaric. 84 Seek and Destroy. Grey Wits is in 85th. Athena 86. We've got at ImbGB 87. 88 is Cat. 89 is Mike. 90 D-Click. 91 is Sir Claudius. 92 Shadecrawler. 93 Tiny Bird. 94 Radioactive. 95 Silly Rabbit. 96 Neotad. 97 Shadow Garden. 98 Man of Steel. 99 Tin. And in 100 is Cabagon G, and I've just read out all 100 people in this battlefield, and I think that deserves a like. That's what I think. I've just read out 100 people's scores for this battlefield, and if that doesn't deserve a like, nothing does. I'm on 18. I'm still 7 away from beating my previous record, so it would be awesome if you could do that. Is there any change in the scores? Not really. It's, like I say, as you were, and Lion and Eagle are still having a battle between themselves. In terms of first place, let's scroll all the way back to the top and see if our 3 people that are all having a battle. Hang on a minute, my mouse has stopped working. Let's have a look at the top 3 people and see. Payan, I had a feeling. He's literally crept in last second and gone, I'm overtaking all of you. He waited for this moment. Waited. He or she, should I say, because I don't know. So they are on 510. They've now overtaken Ali Bra in second, 506. And Ragnar has probably said, I'm not even going to compete in this. I'm not going to mess with this healing that you're all doing. 499. 512, Payan is still pulling away. So that is an incredible performance. It's an incredible performance from all 3 of them, to be perfectly honest. And I'm sure there was lots of money that Evony will be really happy that's been spent. We have a new in-game ID from Lav, which I will pass across to Evony. If you're not sure what this is, let me show you right now. Basically, if you go into your profile, which is this icon up here, obviously it'll look a little bit different on your mobile. Click inside there, and then what you want to do is go to detail down here, and when you click into there, you will see your ID, which I've just circled, which if you get that and post that in the chat before this stream ends, I can then pass that on to Evony, and they will then pass on some rewards, small rewards, but they all count to you for watching this stream. Let's come back off that. Let's go back into the world. Okay. So Lav, thank you for that. That's perfect. I would, like I say, I already shouted that one out, but I will definitely send that across. Are there any last minute rallies? Let's have a look. We've got one on Vega Punk, but that one's already gone. Let's have a look if they do decide. Blue Plague. Let's go to Blue Plague. I'm guessing a lot of these bigger people are gonna be targets now, especially as there is only 7 minutes left, and Blue Plague is down to 65.1 billion. They were down to 50 billion earlier, and they healed from that. So I don't know if they're going to heal from this one as well, although there is a lot of reinforcements coming there. We've got another one there from Hikasa that I will also send across. Remember as well, I'm quite happy to send over your mates and your Alliance members ones as well. So if you do know them, throw them in the chat and I'll happily send them across as well. Give us a like for that as well. We're still on 18. How many minutes have I got left to try and beat? Ooh, 6 minutes to try and get 7 likes. I don't think I'm going to beat it. But we had a good battle alongside everyone else as well. That's my little battle while I'm streaming with you guys, and all the other people are battling as well. Last 5 minutes is like, oh yeah, it probably is. Let's get to the scores and have a look. And Payan 528, Ali Bra 517, Ragnar 502. Not much change in the score other than Bear are pulling away a bit. They've literally, it was Stallion for the first hour and a half, to be honest, hour and 20 minutes. But in the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, Bear have taken over. But that's the same for Payan as well.
Lion's in last now.
Lion is in last place. They are 30k behind Eagle, which is the ones I am streaming. And yeah, like I say, it's definitely a last minute dash. You weren't lying about that. Catherine, we've got a new one that I'm also going to pass across. Hopefully me showing you how to do that is definitely something that's going to help. Still no likes. Stuck on 18. I've been stuck on 18 for a while, to be honest. Khalid, we've got another one there. I will definitely send that across as well. As I said, I will happily send across your teammates and your Alliance members' IDs as well. Might as well. It's only fair that Evony give us something back. I'm sure they get a lot from us. So where are we at? We're into the final 5 minutes of the battle. And I'm just going to come back off this and go back onto it to see if there's any change in the scores. Payan's definitely pulled away. 14,000 clear of Ali Bra, which is incredible in the last few moments. Although that hasn't helped out Eagle in terms of trying to make a move on the scores. Bear have run away with it as an alliance, as a team. Team Bear are literally 220,000 ahead of Stallion. So that is pretty impressive. Okay. So we've got 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. This is the last seconds to get your likes in, to get your thumbs up. Sorry, thumbs up I'm being told. Thumbs up on the video to make push us over the 25 likes. Not going to happen, but it's cool. It's cool. 23 people in the room. Okay, what are we doing now? We are having a look. Is this a last-minute rally on Zeus? 13 billion. Let's go to Zeus and see what's happening. If my game updates quick enough, which it didn't. Oh, no, it did. It did. There's Zeus. There is Zeus. 8 billion. I don't know if that's going to change. 8 billion. Let's click back onto that. 19.1 billion. They've healed. What a time to heal. I wouldn't have bothered. Personally, I'm just saying. But they have decided that healing is a good option with 3 minutes to go. They are very committed. I definitely wouldn't. Who else would have healed in that moment? Genuinely, with 3 minutes to go and all the places sort of settled. Maybe they're making a last-minute dash on the scoreboards. I don't know. Zeus. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the reason behind that heal. You're in 21st place. Maybe they're trying to make a move for the top 20. Maybe. Okay, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. I'm going to, again, show you quickly. Go into the world. We might as well get these IDs across. Circle this one over here. That's what you want to go into, your profile. Once in the profile, go into detail. Once in detail, circle this. Oh, no, I came out of it by mistake. Pressing too many buttons too quick. It's this ID that I need here to be shared into the chat so that I can give that to Evony to pass on you some rewards. Let's come back off this very quickly. Let's go back into the world. We've got 2 minutes left. Let's have a look at the score details. Payan 543, Ali Bra 531, Ragnarok 510, Thrillex 460, I Am Group 444, Blue Plague 437, A Guy 431, Lovely Elena 427, Charlotte 387, Mr. Aruba 360. The scores on the doors are: in last place 4194 is Lion, Eagle in third place 4231, Stallion 4340 in second, Bear 4656. When you consider that all teams have got over 4 million and there is literally 450,000 separating first to fourth, it's actually been quite a decent battle. It really has. I've been in previous streams, I've been in previous battles where normally 2 run away with it and 2 are left behind. But all teams can, and all participants can be definitely very proud of their effort in this. I see 15 million diamond. I'm not sure, quite understand that. 15. Oh, I know what you've seen. Yes, I do understand. Do you know what it is? I've done this before, right? And I'm going to say that's what you spotted. You spotted my 15 billion diamond. 15 billion, I wish. 15 million diamonds in the corner. Just get back to the scores with only 20 seconds to go. I'm a hoarder. And I can't stop doing it. I don't like spending things. Michael, I've got that ID. So it's not just that. It's other things as well. I've got monster boxes that I don't open because it makes me in some way feel kind of powerful, even though I'm not really powerful, is my reason. Okay, the event is ended. It's all over. All-Star Battlefield ends for the preliminary rounds. This is the final scores. BHG's contribution was 0,000. Awesome performance, and probably the best performance of the day with my 18 likes. So very well done to me. Let's go into the view results. And finally, these are the final positions. Lion 4226, Eagle 4269, Stallion 4351, Bear 4735. That is an awesome performance. I'm now going to shout out the top 100 again in the hope that you give me a like for it. I'm going to shout out the top 100. You guys are going to give me a like, and I'm going to beat my previous record of 24. Let's do it. The thumbs up on the screen. Let's do it. In first place, Payan. Second, Ali Bra. Third, Ragnarok. Fourth, Thrillex. Fifth, I Am Groot. Sixth, Blue Plague. 7, A-Guy. 8, Lovely Lena. Charlotte is in 9th. Mr. Ruber 10. MD Ken 11. Your Grandpa in 12th. Rocket 13th. H-Man 14th. Knuckles 15th. Cleisthenes 16th. Judge James 17. 18, Zeus. EXR 19. Questfinder 20. 21 to 30. 21 is Who. 22, Jenny RJ. 23, Shadows. 24, Where. 25, Forest Lady. 26, Onyx. 27, Cyber. 28, Marshall. 29, The Duke. 30 is La Smurf. 31 to 40 in 31st is Zero. 32 is King Hell. Christopolian in 33rd. Doodoo 34. Nmix 35. Biteback 36. 37 is G's, 38 is Sarcordian, 39 is Paradise, 40 is Star, 41 to 50, 41 is Pattern, 42 is Mossad, 43 is Archangel, 44 is Bonnie, 45 is Nightmare, 46 is Pepe, 47 is Pokey, 48 is Chaos, 49 is Quang, 50 is T, 51 to 60, 51 is Nubank, 52 is Valhalla, 53 is Mr. T's, 54 is Exoi, 55 is Midget Squad, 56 is Explant, Silent Killer, 57, Chibang, 58, Monkey Love, 59, Dr. Dipsh, 60, 61 to 70, 61 is Jack, 62 is Cloudboy, 63 is Volts, 64 is Mark Knight, 65 is Geordie Dan, Helena, 66, Delta, 67, Ravens Bluff, 68, HK Mama, 69, said it different because I want to be different, 70 is Papa, 71 to 80, 71 is Khaki, 72 is Death by Fright, 73 is Khaleesi, 74 is SK Holds, DK 75, Pikachu 76, Sanji 77, Top of King 78, 79 is Memory, 80 is Wiki, 81 to 90, 81 is Vega Punk, 82 is Sirs Greo. That one's really confused me today. I'm not happy with that one. 83 is Grey Wiz. 84 is Seek and Destroy. 85 is At ImbGB. 86 is Gothic Alaric, which we will go as a Vampire Diaries reference. 87 is Cat. 88 is Athena. 89 is E-Mike, or just Mike. 90 is Tiny Bird. And 91 to 100 to finish this off today. 91st is D-Click. 92 is Sir Claudius. 93 is Silly Rabbit, 94 is Shade Crawler, 95 is Radioactive, 96 is Neotad, 97 Shadow Garden, 98 Man of Steel, 99 is Tin, and in 100th place, awesome performance from everyone who took part, Cabby John G. And I'm now going to go and drink some water before I come back for the final 5 minutes.
You only need 4 more. Can I speak?
Not yet.
You only need 3.
You're not going to believe this. We've made a last-minute dash for these likes while I was drinking some water. I'm on 22. 24 is my record. I need 3 more. So what I need everyone to do is to go and sign into a fake account that we all have on Evony, yeah, and on Empire Build Games. Sign into your fake account and click that thumbs up on this stream. Okay, so that is the end of the battle. I hope all of you have enjoyed today's stream. I'm learning all the time. This is my 5th stream, I think. 5th stream at 46 years old. 5th stream at 46 years old. We've got to start somewhere. I've started late. And any more IDs in the chat, please do that. Again, like I say, I can pass these on and get some rewards sent to you from Evony. The small rewards, but again, they all add up. If I go to the world now, let's have a look. So this is, what have we got going on here? Forest Lady versus Knuckles. Look at that. This is a rally that's set. That's going. This must have been the last rally that was set on the game, and it's going to take 1,824 days before that rally is set off. So that could be some time before we see that one. Okay, so that's just a little bug, obviously. Okay, where are we at? 22. 3 more likes. There's 16 people in the room. I bet you've all liked me, haven't you? I bet you've all done the thumbs up already. I was so close to beating my previous record. Now, one thing I will do before I go, I always like to share this. I just want to share very quickly Rally Spot, yeah? And the reason I say that is because so many people don't know about it. So, go into your Rally Spot, which I'm going to do now. Go into your March presets, which you can see here. This is my mounted one. And all I wanted to show you very, very quickly is this down here. Because we used to do it the old-fashioned way. And the old-fashioned way of doing this was scrolling all the way down and putting all the different ones in manually like this. We don't need to do that anymore. So if I help one person who wasn't aware that you can now click into this icon here, and when you do that, if you go to full tiers 20k for argument's sake, if I now go to this icon and hold it down rather than click it, brings up this lovely little box which allows me, let's just say I wanted to add 40k to everything. So let's take that out, take that out. If I wanted to add that to everything, I can do that. And look, changed it to 40k. If I was now to click on that, it would change everything to 40k. How cool is that? It's just so much quicker to do it this way. So I just wanted to share that little tip for you, because I know there are people still today that are doing it the old-fashioned way. So hopefully that can genuinely help you out. In reference to Good Morning Tokyo, 11.4 million power. 11.4 million power. You've got some hard work to do, but what I would say is there are awesome groups on Reddit. There are awesome YouTube channels that are called Empire Build Academy that you can go and check out some guides. And there's a really top website called empirebuildacademy.com where you can... Thank you. This is what I'm saying, Catherine. There's people still today that don't know this, and this is one of the things I do. I need to do another video for it, I'm sure. But there's things I'm still finding out today that I didn't know. So that's the way that is. But yeah, hopefully, as I said, all I wanted to do was help one person, and I've helped Catherine, so that's cool. Okay, so I am going to leave it there. I'm going to admit defeat with my thumbs up on the stream. It was 22. It didn't beat my previous record. So you know what's going to happen now, don't you? I'm going to be going into the semi-finals and finals next week, and I'm going to put some banner saying I want to beat 24 thumbs up on the stream. No, I'm not. I'm joking. So that is it for this particular stream. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I really do hope that the people you were following have all done really awesome as well. Looks like we've got over 10 of the IDs to share, which is what I'm going to do. And I am going to leave it there. So thank you very much for joining. Still 18 people with me. Hopefully you've not been bored too much with the way I've done things. And if you genuinely have some advice on how you would like to see this stream done differently, maybe you've watched someone else that does these things, that do things differently that I don't, that you think could be a help on these streams, then please do let me know in the comments, and I'll happily take that on board. I'm always looking to improve, so that is something that I would definitely do as well. And I thank you all, and I will definitely see you next weekend for the semi-finals and the final, which is next Saturday and Sunday, 2 till 4 British time. I'm not sure what that time is for obviously you people out there, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for being